Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism. This video is sponsored by contribution from River Floater, and she gave a very nice contribution, which I will use for this video. Again, on caffeine crash out, so bear with me. Before I get to the video, though, please go to if you still have a hype. That's right. If you have a hype, please hype the video so it gets some traction and helps out with the channel. So River Floater loves calling out slags, and I found one on Twitter and looked up the story and found it, and it's from last February, so it's almost a year old. It's about February 24th, so a year old. I lost my job at 55, so I became a saucy model. I hadn't had sex in 12 years, but now I'm in the top 1% on OnlyFans at age 72. Oh my God. Oh. She's making a staggering amount of money every month. My God. Like, my God. When she got laid off from her secretarial job, age 55, she knew she had to find a new way of making money, but Michelle Hardenbrook wasn't going to take a job that only paid £8 an hour, as she said that wasn't even enough to cover her electricity bills. Oh my God, why? Who's giving her money? But people will. There's these things called pay pigs. Oh, Lord. They just get off on giving. What is going on? Jesus. Her hatchet wound. It's like a. Is she tucking? Like, what is going on? Like her snatch collapsed. Like, what happened? Oh my God. If I didn't already have a headache, I would have had one already. Then someone suggested she should offering her full body sensuous massage that she told. Soft white underbelly with Mark Latia. Why would somebody just suggest that out of the blue unless she's already a known whore? Like, unless she's already a known hua. Like, how? That's an odd thing for somebody to just suggest out of the blue, isn't it? Unless, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't somebody at church like, hey, you know what you should do? You should go offer you sniz all over town. That's what you should do. Michelle was very naive to all things adult industry, not having not had sex in 12 years, but looked into it and decided to go ahead. 12 years. Something tells me that is a lie. That is a lie. She ordered a massage table from Amazon, put an ad on Craigslist, and ended up taking on 25 appointments in just 4 days. After residing there, after realizing there was a market for women her age, she went away and made a business plan working out how many clients to see per month. After dipping her toe, Michelle soon realized she wanted to end her dry spell in the sexual department and has since vowed to never go celibate again. Michelle ended up with 100 regular full client service clients, many of whom she got to know well, even chucked in a freebie on their birthday. Oh my God. This is a 72-year-old boomer. Oh, hide this from your mothers. Like, seriously, because, we all have enough. There's enough people with mothers just like this that would be down the clown. But it was just before the COVID-19 pandemic hit that doctors found an abdominal mass on Michelle and told her she would have to have surgery. She was forced to rethink again. All right, what? Okay. People had mentioned lots of other places online you can make money, but I went to OnlyFans and stuck with that because they don't dictate how much content you have to put up, Michelle explained. Also, they only take 20% commission, a lot less than other places. So it's like, is this like, an ad for OnlyFans? It pretty much is. It's like product placement. Michelle then started her own page, put up a bunch of pictures, and made a couple videos. By February 2020, she had 3,115 fans on her OnlyFans page, each of whom was paying $12.99 a month, meaning she made a whopping 2,400 pounds in just that month with 3,100 fans. I gotta start charging a subscription. Jeez, 2,400 a month. I'm not putting up nudes though. I have a limit. Oh my god. Maybe 3,100 fans, $2,400 a month. Almost got 33,000 fans. What am I doing? What am I doing? Should I hit the gym now? No. Do you have a line? Oh God. I couldn't do that to Erin. Like I couldn't. As much problems as I have with her. Like no. Like I have a limit. I'll blow up your mother online. Grandfather. I'll tell. Like, but no, I will not do that. The following month, she underwent the surgery, during which they found a brick-sized growth on her left ovary, the removal of which led to Michelle going through menopause for a second time. In September 2023, Michelle was contacted by a company asking to manage her, and by November of that year, she started a second OnlyFans page. She quickly built up a following on the new page with 4,100 fans on there and 219 on the original page. And her huge success, which has seen her in the top 1% of OnlyFans creators on the site, meant in 6 months following November 2023, she had made 142,000 pounds with less than 10,000 subscribers. She now estimates that she's making around 38,750 pounds a month. This is depressing. This is depressing. A month. But there's also downsides to being an OnlyFans creator. Gee, you think? As well as Michelle's family disowning her, thank God, apart from her disabled son. Oh, great. You make he's got nowhere to go. He's got nowhere to go but her, and this is what she does. She doesn't have many friends, as they wouldn't understand what she's doing. My family all disowned me apart from my son, my disabled son, who has no other choice. She'd rather the dick and attention and the money than her own family, other than the one child that can't leave. Why is the rest of the family leaving him with her? That's a real shame. Nothing comes before the borderline boomer mother's dick and attention. Ever. Ever. Or money. What good is all that money doing you? You're by yourself with your disabled son. It'll probably help out with him. I'm sure it's him having a disability. But $38,000 a month is worth your whole family. To her, it is, and that's the mentality. She gets to be desired and sought after, and they give her what she wants most: money and attention. Michelle has also had to deal with several bizarre and disgusting requests from people on OnlyFans. Why would you be surprised? Look what you're doing. Like, this thing isn't bizarre and disgusting in the first place, and that's why they're doing this, the Sun. Because they're trying to normalize this shit. The entire thing is bizarre and disgusting. And now you're a 72-year-old woman. You're a 72-year-old woman doing this and saying, oh, they're giving me bizarre and disgusting requests. Well, gee, I wonder why. Like, look at this. Oh, they just shoved the degeneracy right in your face. Money and attention, man. Money and attention. That's all they're after. And if the 79% borderline boom could do, they would. They would. They would. And despite the fact she's now 72, Michelle doesn't see herself hanging up her skimpy lingerie anytime soon. Why would she? She already lost her entire family. As long as the men are paying to see me, I will continue to pose and dance and do all the things that I do, she concluded. So that's all that matters. And that's a quote. That is a quote. As long as the men are paying to see me, I will continue to pose and dance and do all the things that I do. Not to reconcile with my family and my friends and to save my reputation and not be an embarrassment. As long as they're paying to see me, I'll continue to dance. What will you do to not continue to dance? That's as long as they're doing that. Not if my children beg me to none of it. None of it, obviously, because they're already gone. And what you have to understand is when you're dealing with this type of boomer, this is the mentality you are dealing with. They don't care. They just want the money. They just want the attention. They don't care. You're talking to a wall. You're talking to a machine. You're talking to a monster. You're wasting your breath. That should be on her tombstone. Because that's the truest thing she's ever said in her life. As long as the men are paying to see me, I will continue to pose and dance and do all the things that I do. That is the only thing that can stop me from doing this. Not my children, not my family, not my friends, not my pride, because this is where my pride and its self-esteem comes from at 72 years old. But you think you're going to tell her something about your childhood, right? It's absurd. Oh, that's the end, thank God. Just remember, this isn't bizarre and disgusting. It's the request she's getting that she's just shocked by. Nothing will stop the borderline boomer. Nothing but cutting off their own supply. And she just told the world that the only thing that can stop me from doing this is cutting it off. Is cutting off the supply, cutting off the attention, and cutting off the money. Why would you try to reason with this person about anything? So we'll leave it there. Thank you again, River Floater, for the very nice contribution. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you want to expose, you want to set up Skype, phone call, have a private video made, you like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it growing, supported, and successful, then you know what to do with either the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can and give it a hype if available, get some traction. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also be sure to subscribe to both channels on Rumble. Give the video a watch over there. Even a click helps. Follow me on TikTok, X, and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.